A new Tampa Bay Business Journal hits newsstands today, and as always, editor Alexis Muellner is here to tell us about some of the big stories you're working on this week. Always good to see you. Happy Friday.
Always good to see you too. Happy Friday to you.
You're talking about the St. Pete Pier because coming up on Tuesday, a vote is going to take place, but you're looking at it from a business angle. What are business owners saying about it?
Well, we decided to ask some of the key business leaders. We talked to Minnie Grossman of HSN, Bill Edwards, several folks who are really active in the St. Petersburg community, and I wrote a story that looked at what is the bigger picture of not doing anything. Now, this was a 4-year and longer process. They had 63 public meetings. They spent $3.8 million, but they really had a task force of 20 people, and they had recommendations, and they went through this international design process and came to a consensus, the Lens. Some people don't like it, but the fact is, when you have this big, long process and lots of expert people, and you end up doing nothing, what kind of message does that send about economic development in general? Meaning if this gets voted down, you have a chain link fence there for 8 years, what does it say that this community, this region can't get big things done? It's an interesting project. There's a fixed budget and that price may change. So be kind of careful what you wish for. It's a really interesting vote that we're going to watch very carefully, but I think it has a wider impact beyond the city limits of St. Pete.
Absolutely, not to mention all the time and money that's been spent to develop.
And people spend a lot of time. There's a lot of public input.
Yeah. You also have a really interesting story about having kids teach adults. Of course, it's an unconventional idea, but it's the key concept behind a very interesting small business. It's called Gadget Kids. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it is. It's a neat business. The president is a woman named Amanda Cole, and she started her business, and she's trying to bridge this gap between professionals who may have mobile technology but not necessarily know how to use it, and she's trained a bunch of folks who are potentially younger that she tries to get them together and help them understand mobile technology. What she found is that real estate professionals are lacking in some of that. She asked at mobile stores who doesn't know how to use their phones, and it turns out residential real estate people, and that's where she's focused her business development.
Pretty interesting.
Agreed.
All right, popular local restaurant Carmel Café is expanding in the Northeast, but they're having some trouble finding a location in St. Pete.
Yeah, it's ironic. I mean, Carmel Café is interesting because you can order on your iPad. They have an app, and it's Mediterranean food, and they've expanded recently to Pennsylvania, but now are looking for a place in downtown St. Petersburg, and it's been harder to find than you might think, in part because these standalone, really prime locations, it's very hard to get established businesses out of that.
No, you'll keep us posted.
We sure will.
Love that place.
It's really good.
It is good. It is real good. Always good to see you, Alexis.
You too, dear.
For more Business Journal headlines, go to our website, abcactionnews.com/business.